تخيل أنك تقود سيارتك بهدوء، ثم يقفز إلى عقلك صوت يقول: ربما دهست أحدا للتو. لا دليل على ذلك، لكن الفكرة تسيطر تماما. فتعود لتفقد الطريق، تبحث بعينيك في كل زاوية ولا تجد شيئا، ولكن القلق لا يهدأ بل يزداد أكثر. وهنا يصل الوسواس إلى ذروته. المصاب قد يقرر الذهاب إلى الشرطة لتسليم نفسه، معترفا بجريمة لم تحدث أصلا، فقط ليتخلص من شعور الذنب والخوف. هذه قصة حقيقية لشخص مصاب بالوسواس القهري. نشوفوا هذا التدرك تيهضر عليها.
My daughter Breland has OCD, and I gotta tell you, it's nothing like the Instagram version that you post in hashtag. OCD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, is neither a verb nor an adjective as you use it on social media. You gotta know that. It's also a serious condition, a disorder that results from a chemical imbalance in the brain, and it is never a choice. Perhaps I can paint the picture of what the OCD that we came to know and live with looked like. One night, about 9 o'clock, Breland came home from work. It was a freezing cold night in the dark of winter, and it wasn't until after about 3 hours of her coming home that the OCD kicked in to convince her that she'd hit someone on her way home from work. She decided she had to go out and check the roadsides and ditches. So the thing is, going back to check to see if she'd hit something or someone, that was not uncommon for Bree. Driving was difficult and stressful for her. She was obsessively concerned with hurting someone with her car. The 3-mile commute to her waitress job could take her upwards of an hour due to the repeated looping back and forth to check her path. You would think she would have known every pothole in the road, but the OCD demanded that those bumps she felt as she was driving were not potholes, but people. So this night, as Breland went to leave the house, her then fiance tried to restrain her. It almost cost him their engagement. Her dad led her through good, solid logic of why going out and checking was absolutely not necessary. It was at this point that Breland threw back her shoulders in a fit of rage and tears and emphatically announced she was driving to the police station to turn herself in if no one would let her go out and check the roadsides for bodies. Here was this gentle soul who would never intentionally hurt anyone, who honestly believed she'd killed someone, left them injured and alone in a ditch in the dark to die in the freezing cold. Just imagine her anguish. It was moments like this that made me hate the OCD so bad I could literally taste it. But years of experience with this monster led me to deal differently. So I said, Bree, maybe you should go turn yourself into the police. The OCD was startled, shocked, and left Breland without the support of a retort. So I continued, what do you think the police are going to tell you, Bree? She insisted they would throw her in jail, and she deserved to be there. Again, I agreed to a point. Breland, I think they're going to see that you need to be removed from society for a little while, but not thrown in jail. They'll be able to tell you're already living in a cage and being managed by a monster. More than likely, they'll suggest a stay in a mental hospital where you can get the help you need. And Breland, you need help to beat this. The OCD was outwitted long enough for Breland to regroup and summon the skills and strategies she had spent years practicing. She didn't go out, check the roadsides that night, nor did she go turn herself into the police. But let's note, reason nor restraint were effective for her, but it was the strategies that she had learned and practiced for years that allowed her the escape.